PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 19th day of January. James Spann here, and hey, it's snowing in parts of Alabama, but not a big deal. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots. We'll take a look. First off, a really nice sunrise captured this morning. That's coming from the Coleman Skycam. Really nice scene there. Had a number of viewers submitted photos of that sunrise this morning over on the blog, but this afternoon, a different picture. That's a view coming from that same Skycam shot, and by golly, there are some snowflakes in there. You can't really see it. It's not snowing heavily, but kind of a mix of snowflakes and a few, I think, snow grains in there. Look at Mount Cheahaw. You can see some convective-type activity there looking back off to the west from the top of the restaurant, and they could see a few snowflakes this evening as well. And from Birmingham, that's looking east from the top of the Daniel Building. The sky generally cloudy. Well, there's the deal. Incredibly high-amplitude pattern, big ridge out west. That's a 588 circle over Idaho, something you'd expect to see around here in July. And, of course, the downstream trough over the east is very impressive, and a little vortex rotating down the backside of that thing, helping to produce that light precipitation. And it's also going to bring down some more cold air. At mid-afternoon, 2 o'clock, Nashville, 28. And you can see low 30s up in North Alabama. There's a closer look at temperatures. And look at that. We've got Haleyville right now showing only 32. Coleman at 34. And again, both of those cities with these light flurries. But the big story, it's the cold air shot. It's not necessarily the flurries coming in here. Down to the south, we've got low and mid 40s along Interstate 20. Here's a look at our watch warning map. You really want some good snow. We suggest you head off to the east, especially over North Carolina. Winter storm warnings up over there. And we've got winter weather advisories all the way from eastern Tennessee and northeastern Georgia to the coast of the Carolinas, the Outer Banks. Could see some snowflakes around Wilmington and Cape Hatteras with this feature. And again, in that bullseye, those white counties in North Carolina, amounts of 2 to 4 inches are likely. Here's a look at the high-top radar. Yeah, that's all snow right there. And you can see it extending down into the Tennessee Valley of North and Northeast Alabama, then back up toward Chattanooga, down toward Rome, Georgia. And again, that will be rotating through places like Gadsden, Center, Weiss Lake over the next couple of hours. Those of you in West Alabama probably will miss this one. And there's the composite across the southeastern states, and we expect that batch to increase in intensity once it moves on to the east and encounters better moisture, and that's going to set the stage for what should be some decent accumulating snow over North Carolina tonight. Well, let's look at modeling here. This is the 12Z GFS valid at 6 o'clock this evening. In a couple of hours, and there's your big high-amplitude upper pattern. Down below that, you can see the model depicting that little band of snow from northeast Alabama on to the northeast. And again, we don't expect any accumulation, no big deal, just a novelty more than anything else. And by midday tomorrow, it's pretty much out of here. Surface low deepens off the coast there of North Carolina, and that should bring some pretty decent snow there to parts of eastern North Carolina, and that's where the winter storm warning is up. But it's going to be a cold day. Highs in the mid-30s, wind chill index values in the teens much of the day. And Wednesday, it's going to be cold early in the day, around 20. The colder valleys easily in the teens will start to warm up, though, nicely, with temperatures rising up into the upper 40s on Wednesday. Thursday, we might flirt with 60 as the warm-up continues, and Friday looks like a dry and mild day. We note a cold front north and west of the state that could bruise a few showers in places like Memphis and Little Rock Friday. And that's going to slip in here Friday night. And by Saturday, really, that front is down to Montgomery. So, really, this is suggesting the main window for showers from maybe 9 o'clock Friday night until 9 o'clock Saturday morning, that 12-hour window. And it doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal. In fact, this run really suggesting the amounts would be a quarter inch or less. And then Sunday looks dry with seasonal conditions. That would be highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. Monday of next week, the Gulf opens up. And by golly, look at Tuesday of next week. This is a week from tomorrow now. Pretty good-looking trough swinging through here. Strong cold front. Yeah, we see that. Model suggesting rain changing to snow. But remember, tomorrow is what? 8 days out. That is voodoo country. And that might be gone by the time we show you the next run. But it will be interesting to note because it is not that far away. And then out here at the end of the cycle, this is where everything is different every run. This is the 4th of February, and you can see now really a zonal flow with a quiet pattern where what we showed you this morning showed a big trough coming in here and a blast of Arctic air. So the model having problems resolving what happens out there, and it's kind of a time when the NAO is trying to go back negative. So we obviously don't know. We're just looking for trends, and we don't have one really at this point. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Weather.